What's up guys, 1:33, getting a late start to the vlog. Been in the office working on the computer for a couple hours now, but it's time to get the DTF printers up and running for today. I have to first get the shop cleaned up. It's not in too disarray. I've been trying to keep on it rather than letting it get as bad as it has in the past. So I just got a couple things to clean up here. Michaela's gonna help me out. I'm gonna show her how to effectively clean up the oil that leaks out of the ventilation. So you guys see this. This is the glycol oil that comes out of these things here. Again, really can't wait to get rid of them. Hopefully this weekend we can get to it. But yeah, I'll just show her how to effectively get it up because it's not easy. And if you just like wipe it and don't use the right, like basically you wipe it all up, and then after you get the majority of it up, there's still going to be some residue. So that's when you come back with glass cleaner and it'll take care of everything. Otherwise, if you just like wipe it up and then use like some floor cleaner or something, it'll smear it all around. And then after it dries, it'll leave like an oily residue all over the floor. So you got to make sure that you get it up so that it doesn't leave that residue. And we just have some of it on DTF printer number 2 and a little bit of it over there on DTF printer number 4 as well. So we'll just get those guys cleaned up. There's a little bit of odds and ends of some pieces of trash. Get those guys collected and thrown out into the dumpster. Have to start ripping the files still and get the printers up and running. It's not that busy of a day. The queue is fairly light in relative to the past couple of days, so we're in pretty good shape right now. I also have a meeting with the sales executive today at 3. So Michaela and I just also wanted to kind of go over a couple of things before. We like to have all of our ducks in a row. That way we're on the same page before I talk to the sales executive. Don't want any sort of miscommunication or anything where it's like, well, I talked to Michaela about this and now you're saying that kind of a thing. So just making sure that we're on the same page. And yeah, gonna be a solid day. Stay tuned if you guys are interested. Grab a snack, grab a cup of coffee, whatever you guys are enjoying when you're watching this. 6:20, just got back from UPS. Just a few more packages that we have to get sent out for FedEx. I can show you this one. This one is not a plus customer order. We're just getting this one finished up, and then DTF printer number 2 is currently sitting at 86%, so not that much longer on this one either. That one is a plus customer, so I can't show you guys what we got going on that one. And then number 3 is at 48%. So almost done with the DTF prints for today. No, I don't think so. Michaela just asked if I had her headphones, which I do not. These are mine?
Yeah. So did you take mine when you went in?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe. I don't think so.
Oh, they're right there.
Seemingly lost case of the AirPods. That is actually a problem because we both have AirPods and it's kind of hard to tell which one is which just from the case. But all right, had that phone call or the Zoom meeting with the sales executive earlier. Went okay. We want to do basically like kind of like not really a return to office, but like an in-office mandate. Currently, the sales office or executive works remote. And we just feel that we want to, as we do grow the team in 2025, want everybody here under one roof doing their jobs. So obviously something like this is not the most fun news to deliver, especially to employees who have been remote basically their entire position. But it's really something that we feel quite strongly about. And yeah, obviously not the most fun thing to deal with, but got to have these conversations when you run a business. It's one of those things. Can't always be sunshine and rainbows, but that happened. The call actually ended up going a little bit later than I had scheduled. I only had it scheduled for an hour, but it ended up going like an hour and 40 minutes. So that wasn't actually that big of a deal. Michaela was holding down the DTF prints for me, getting everything printed real well. She's going to continue doing that. I got to get some work done on the business. I got to do some accounting. And yeah, it's just going to be sitting here at the computer for the next little bit. I'll set up a time lapse for you guys. We'll get this guy knocked out.
All right, guys, you get my cam for a little bit. Alex is busy working on some finance stuff. So you get to talk with me and hear about how the printers work. I actually ran both printers today, or I should say all of them. They were, but we only needed 2 today. So I ended up printing printing with 1 or 2 and 3. So I was going to kind of give you guys an update on how it all was. Alex told me last time to make sure that I look at myself and not at myself, at my camera. So I'm going to work on trying to do that. But I ran the printers today. They ended up working pretty well. The only issue was one of the sensors on on printer number 2. Sometimes when it gets covered in powder, it starts to roll up, and when that happens, it's really hard for me to reach because I'm so short. So I do have to get Alex to help me reach that little sensor to clean it off. Other than that, both printers did really, really well today. No big clogs. I came in, they started printing perfectly. I kind of asked Alex, like we were talking about, like what could have been different basically today compared to like everything else. And I think one of the very big things was the air today in Houston was warm, and I think it was humid because it got to a high of like 72. And the warehouse itself when we came in was like 65. There it goes. It's messing up. There goes the sensor. The printer's not even running. Anyway, I gotta fix that. So printer, what was I saying? Oh, the warehouse was about 65 when I came in, and right now it's sitting at 72. So I think that just the humid air and the more like moisture in the air has really helped, because the humidifiers, we have them set on auto, so they turn on when they reach a certain point in the humidity. And we have 5 humidifiers, and ended up only having 2 turn on today. Like even right here, you can see it's not on. So I don't know if it's just they weren't needed today. I don't know. It's been really nice because the printer is like, I came in, did maybe 2 cleanings, and then they were perfect. So that is on that front. It was just super, again, I feel bad for saying easy because I know Alex has been dealing with some very big clogs with them, but they were very quote unquote easy to get up to. We did have so Wednesdays are typically like a either super busy day or a super just chill, not too heavy print day. And it was definitely one of those not too easy or not too heavy print days. We only had to get up 2 printers, as I just told you guys, but they did print from about when we got in at around 2, or I started them up at 2, and they printed until just now when they finished. So with that, it was just a lot of computer stuff. I know he just is now getting to his computer stuff, but I got to get mine done earlier, so that means I get to run the printers. But on that front, all that to say, we don't have to go to FedEx tonight. You guys know, or if Alex, I don't know if Alex has told you, our UPS cutoff time is closer to 5:30. So we try to cut them by at least 5 to make sure that they get out on time, and we can package them and get them there. But when that happens, so if someone chooses like flat rate standard, flat rate next day, we will typically send it FedEx. But since we have a new shipping carrier or a new shipping method where you choose what service you want, a lot of people have chose UPS, including all the orders that we're shipping today. So they won't be able to make it out today, which is fine because we are ahead of schedule. We've been keeping the queue very open and very clearing it out by the end of the day. So these prints were actually had a turnaround time of up to 3 days. That's what the customer selected for their little discount. But we got them printed, and then we'll just package and ship them, or we'll package them tonight, ship them tomorrow. So it works out really well because we don't really know. Usually it gets really, really busy around the end of the week, or the end of the week. So it's always good for us to have just open queues and open print queues and nice, clean, organized printers before we hit at least Thursday. Because once Thursday and Friday hit, it's just straight printing all day, every day. Everyone getting those orders in, especially Thursday, because a lot of people who do like next day want to make sure they get them on Friday and not Monday. So Thursdays are typically super busy. So it's good that we're coming in tomorrow with an open printer queue, clean printers, and hopefully the weather's the same, open ink lines. But that's what I thought I would just give you guys a little update on the printers. I know Alex has been keeping you in the loop on how well and how unwell they've been doing. Hopefully this is, knock on wood, the last time all of us have to deal with printer clogs because it's truly just not, it's been nothing but like a headache. And I don't know how it all works, but I do think that the humidity in Houston today did play a big role in it. So I'm gonna get these cut, and then hopefully we're gonna head out here, get them packaged, ready for tomorrow's pickup. And then we are gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks for watching my channel, or watching me talk. If you guys wanna go follow my channel, it's Zippy Transfers. I vlog Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm aiming for every day. And I'm also aiming to get more subscribers than Alex. So make sure you guys follow me on that front. And don't tell him that you're following me. Just come over and don't say anything. But all right, guys, I thank you for listening to me ramble about the printers. Alex just wanted me to give you guys an update on how they've been. So I will pass the camera back to him. All right, you guys are my evidence to Alex. And that I am cleaning all of the powder off of the printer so that when he comes tomorrow, if he has to end up printing, it'll all be cleaned off, and then he won't yell at me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm just cleaning off the printers. Make sure that we leave them in the tip-top shape so that when we come tomorrow, I'm not stupid, guys. I've got it. Thank you. But it's looking good. I'm going to roll that up and then clean off printer number 2, and then we'll be out of here.
All right, guys. Michaela is saying that we're good to go. The rest of these orders are going UPS apparently, and we didn't get them printed for UPS. But it's not the biggest deal because of the turnaround time selected on these orders. We were just trying to honestly get them printed and shipped out a little early. So I was able to get everything that I needed to get done in QuickBooks and the accounting. I got some other stuff done. We honestly had been completely neglecting Etsy, and there had been a couple of issues that had been piling up in there that I got dealt with once and for all. So happy to get those done, and those are kind of out of my head. They've been bugging, or they've been in the back of my head for a little while now. So got that all handled. Got a couple of things as well handled in my email, and then yeah, just some good stuff on the computer really. But gonna have to get out of here now. It's already 7:45, so we're gonna hit the road. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Check this out.